Welcome guys to another ProfileTree video. So today we're going to be going through the best free image website builder. So we'll go ahead and get started. Now of course there are multiple website builders to use out there. So what website builder can I use? And for people who aren't so technical with building a website, there's a few things that you may want to look into before committing on building on that website builder. So for those looking a simple yet attractive blog or basic site, should maybe look into a website builder that has an easy to use interface as well as design templates. Make sure you keep an eye out for drag and drop features. This skips the use of coding, so completely gets rid of it. You don't need to use HTML, nor do you have to use CSS or JavaScript. If your end goal is to have a sleek professional online store, then you would want to look into a e-commerce tailored website such as Shopify, Wix, GoDaddy, Squarespace, or any other e-commerce site that you can think of. Look for a builder that wouldn't be too complicated to set up. Now, research is key, so it's important to find out what website builder is more suited to you, what you would find easier to use, and of course each to their own when using a website builder. So that's some of the key points when looking into a website builder that you want to use. Just make sure you go ahead and follow them. So our next point here is check the features for each web builder. Now it's important to have mobile compatibility. Many people browse the web. Mobile compatibility is very important as most of your visitors use mobile devices to look for websites. Luckily, most website builders already come with this embedded and can even change and create a mobile version for you once you've made your desktop version of the website. Okay, so our next point here is hosting and domains. So when building a website, there's two other components needed other than design, and a website host and a domain name, so URL to navigate to your site. Many website builders offer all three services, so if you already own a domain name and want to use a different website builder, you'll have to migrate your domain to the new platform. Next is pictures and video storage, so website builders make it easy to upload pictures and video. Most even offer a non-free copyright image and videos. However, storage capabilities vary by subscription plan. Next is our business email. So most website builders come with the ability to create an email address with your domain name. However, some website builders charge extra to have this feature, so be sure you pick the right plan. So, how do we actually build a website and how do we lay it out? So of course you have your header, you've got your section, and you've got your footer. So you would have a logo, menu, login, social media. Then for your section, heading, tagline, background, so that could be like video, image, or solid colors on the background with that hero section. Then you would have a paragraph along with a picture or video, or you can even add blog post. And depending if you have an e-commerce site, you can have promotional products, a contact form, about, or a gallery. Then lastly, you would have your links, menu, social media, and your disclaimer. So that's depending if you want to have that for your footer. So these are some of the website builders we're going to be looking at. And our first one there is Wix. So Wix is a powerful website builder without being too overwhelming. Comes with plenty of templates, great customer support, and this would be a top choice for beginners and pro web builders. That I can agree with. Wix is one of the better website builders out there, and I personally use that myself, besides Squarespace as well. Xero is our next one. So it is a website builder that has the lowest prices in terms of plans. But to take advantage of the low cost, you do need to agree to a 4-year contract. After that, you get a choice of more than 100 free templates to get started. Designs are great and rely on hero sections images to nail the designs. This is a drag and drop editor and has all the elements you need to build a site. Next, we've got Squarespace, which is one of the popular and best website builders. It has a load of useful features that can be handy for the user. It can take a while to learn in terms of location of menus and features. This builder is a cross between drag and drop editor and point and click editor. Great web builder overall in terms of design and templates. Next we have Jimdo, which helps you to create a personalized site with photos, tailored text, as well as other details that fit your industry in about 3 minutes. This site builder would be used for musicians, photographers, people who want to share stories and inspiration. So this is more or less a regular website. Next we've got GoDaddy, which is great for first timers. Basically requires zero technical skills. You answer a few questions about what your website is all about and the purpose of your site, or you can use a template you like and go from there. GoDaddy doesn't offer as many design options. So within all these website builders, we'll go ahead and actually check them out and see if they do have some free images available. So as you can see, these are the website builders we're going to be looking into. Starting off with Wix, of course, it's got its pros and cons. For the pros, it's got a huge list of templates. It has a very versatile editor, great documentation and support, offers a free version to test the service. Now with the cons, it can be confusing. Basic SEO features, designs aren't responsive, and you can't switch templates once you've picked. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and check out the Wix website builder. So this is the Wix website builder, and as you can see, it's asking us what we want to create for a website. So say, even like if I said image, so visual image developer, why not? So I'll just say img dev. And then these are some of the available apps on the marketplace for basically some of the features that you can put on. These basically help your SEO and traffic for your website. So depending whether you want to add them in or not, that's primarily up to you. It's just an option. So we'll go next, and then these are the three different areas here. We've got Editor X, a website generator, which actually was called Wix ADI, believe it or not. So ADI, which meant Artificial Design Intelligence, built the website for you based on your questions, but now it has been named or renamed Website Generator. But anyway, what we want to look at is the Wix editor itself. So we'll go ahead and proceed with the Wix editor. Now these are some of the actual templates that they have, and by the looks of things, it looks like they have had an update, and they had added some new templates for us. So this is a visual image developer. Of course, if you do choose to pick any of the different businesses here, they've got it all. What we want to primarily focus on is actually seeing if they do free images. So we'll go ahead to the blank template, and I'm just going to go ahead and build a website from scratch. Now, with the different ones they had there, of course, they had, while we wait for that site to load, they had a bunch of different web templates available, and they all have their own images at the background as well. So it'll be fun to see what they would have to offer in terms of images. So of course we'll wait for this to load. So we've got our little preview here, and what we will do is we'll go ahead to add elements, and I'm just gonna add a black strip, and what I want to see is if they actually offer an image. So as you can see, they offer images here, and as you can see, these are all the free images they have. They've got tons of them as well. So say I wanted to do one for gaming, I can find one specific for gaming, and it'll show up for me. And I could also use Shutterstock, so depending if you want to have a paid for image, so something that you can actually have copyrights to, then by all means you could use one. Or you could use the Unsplash one, which is free but is used by known photographers or artists. So you may have to give credit to the actual images themselves, and it may not be for free. So if I said something with, if I did car show, it'll actually show me some of the cars here. So just depending whether you want to pick one out, you may have to give rights to them. So say for this one, and I change the background of it. So that's what it looks like. There's a little Volkswagen camper van at the background. And of course, they've got a list of different ones to choose from. So these are all free, and as well as that, you can go ahead and upload your own by just clicking on Upload Media. You'll get this pop up, or if you have any other websites available, and you with your Wix account, you'll see here that there's actually a bunch of different sites that have the images you've uploaded onto them, and you can place it onto your actual news site. So that's something to note. But anyway, quick and simple, that's what Wix looks like. Very easy editor to use, and I can confirm that it does have free images. So moving on swiftly, we've got our next website builder, which is called Zyro. Now, again, pros and cons. Great for beginners, SSL encryption, drag and drop editor. Very easy to use. However, the cons, you can't switch to another template once you've picked. Lack of advanced features, no real-time support for a free plan, and no access to code editing. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see if this platform itself is easy enough to use, as well as that if there are any free images available. Now, this is what the website builder Zyro looks like, and it's actually hosted by Hostinger, if you guys don't know them. You can choose a blank or a made-for template, some of the default templates that they offer. Now, if I go to the blank template, of course, I'm going to go and start building from here. Depending what category you are, you can go from there and choose one of those available ones. But what we want to see primarily, if you can actually have an image background. So by the looks of things, the only difference with this one is you can't have a video, but luckily we're only after images. And you can add an image. And what's great about that is it even says free images. So here's a couple of images that they have. So let's try to search up the same thing that we did, which was car show or cars. So again, they actually use some proper car like images, not just some of the ones that Wix offers. These are actual manufacturer cars. As you can see, there's an S2000 there. There's an Holiday. Couple of different parts there, if you guys know your cars. Not really important. It's more the fact that it actually generates a almost real images, and you can add them to your page, web page as well. And as you can see, this actually adds it as a whole, which is great. It looks really modern as well. So there's a lot of things that you could do with Zyro. Personally, I would recommend to use Zyro, especially if you are a little bit, say that you were too technical with the use of a website builder, then I would highly recommend to use this. You've got pretty much a very basic navigation tool. It's easy enough to change the background. You can create very fluid hero sections, like it said. So just with one simple click with that image, it's created this whole header and section integration, and it looks great. So I would more than be happy with a website for this website builder. So yep, that's confirmed. It does have free images, and of course you can upload your own images or documents depending on what you have. But yes, it is great to see that they have plenty of different images available and that you can search for free photos. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up Zyro for that one. So next we've got Squarespace, and of course its pros and cons. Modern, stunning website designs, user-friendly editor, good number of apps for added functionality to the site, AMP formatting, limited availability labels for e-commerce. Now it lacks the customization freedom, so designs can vary. It's fairly expensive for what it is as well compared to other website builders, and it's got limited customer support. Nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and check out the website builder itself. Now, once you've loaded up onto Squarespace, this is what you'll initially find. Now, it does offer some promotionals. You've even got some of the available templates here. One for online store, a couple of different ones there. So depending on what category you're at. But what we want to find out is, does it offer free images? So we'll go ahead and get set up real quick. So we're using one of the blank templates that Squarespace has to offer. And we'll wait on it. So it'll ask us to, of course, name our site. We'll skip that. Then our next one is setting up our home page. So this is where you can get a little bit modern with your page. depending on how you want to lay it out, of course. Be it e-commerce or non-e-commerce, there's about, and then we've got some social media, we've got parts for forms, and what others don't offer is a footer, which is great. We'll move on to the pages, and then we will add shop and services. I'm happy enough to do that. Then we've got some colors here, so you can have neutral, bright, monochromatic. So depending on what you have, monochromatic. And then some of the fonts available, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 6 cups. And then once you're done, finish the site. So easy enough to build a site on Squarespace. You got a very modern, fluid design as well. Pretty much highly recommend that, actually. One to note, certainly. So it'll welcome you to the site. So we'll skip that. You can edit some pages out, as you can see. You can create pages as well, and you can style your site. So how do we actually go about changing the images? So just click on the edit, click on an area, and then we'll edit. And it looks like we can actually change the image. So if we wanted to replace it, we can upload a file or select from a library. And luckily on the top there it says free images, and just from the other ones that we've been doing, which is more like car related, they also offer some free images available to us, which is great. So some of these I've noticed as well are actually more or less the same from the other ones. So it could be like an unsplash one. These are like unsplash images. As you can see, we're actually seeing the same thing. And what's great about this one is we actually get some credits towards who created this image, or who was the actual person that did this image. So if we were to select from library and I was to check out who did this one, so if I just say car show again, so it's great to see the same image being used for a different website builder. So if you do click on that, it even shows you who created it and probably an Instagram name. And you could even see that it is an Unsplash image. So it is a third party. But that's what's great. At least you can add some images in, and you could put them how you like. You can adjust these, as you can see. So it's dependent on you how you want the design. But that was quick and simple. Um, you can create very nice very nice website with this. And it looks like, as well as that, I can go ahead and modify the actual opacity very fast. So if I go into design, and I can add a overlay, as you can see, so it looks nice. There's a lot of things you can do with this. So yeah, more than recommend the Squarespace web builder, as well as that how it actually offers free images. So yeah, moving on to our next one. So our next one is the GoDaddy. Now, of course, there are pros and cons to this. It's got a 24/7 customer support, great value for introductory plans, uses an artificial design intelligence to create a quick site. Now, its cons is it does have a limited app market, very limited customization, and pricey with the add-ons. Anyway, we'll go ahead and check the web developer itself. So here is our website builder, GoDaddy. Now, if we look at some of the images, they do have some free ones by the looks of things. We're going to go ahead and select start for free and just work our way from there. And what we'll do is we'll just continue with the site that we created last time. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. Yes. So this is our image on the background here, and this is the navigation, of course, of how it looks. It looks like we can update it and change the image. And just with this button here, we can change it to either a video as well, a slideshow, which is great. That's something that some website builders don't offer. But we can change the image by the looks of things. And we can add images as well. And what is great is that they have their own stock image or their own Unsplash by the looks of things, and it directs it close to what it would be. Maybe if I search for food, will it give me food? Yes, it does. So pretty much whatever you type in, it gives you whatever's the closest one. Let's see if we type in a car brand company. So it looks like it gives us a couple of ones there. Now I'm gonna see if it is an Unsplash one or if probably not. So it doesn't look to be an Unsplash images, but nonetheless they are free images, so you can use them, which is great. So say I wanted to use that and then insert that, then that'll change it, and that's pretty much our background. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty much some of the website builders that have free images. By the looks of things, most of them use Unsplash. So that is the conclusion to that. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about the video and if you are stuck with finding a website builder, why not leave a comment section, a comment in the comment section below, and maybe we can help you out. Other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much.